We cooked gumbo for 12 hours.
After days of preparation, Miranda Morley Shoemate and her family prepared a 36-gallon gumbo feast on Saturday morning at Alligator Lake to feed her son, Private First Class Morley Setliff, and his company. The 2nd Brigade Combat Team, 10th Mountain Division of Fort Drum, New York, had just wrapped up 3 weeks of training at Fort Polk's Joint Readiness Training Center.
They came back and said, "You're going to have to feed like 150 troops. Are you ready for this?" I'm like, "Oh, that's a family reunion. That's a Friday night football game. I got that."
The food ended up having to be packed up and sent to the soldiers of Alpha Company, king cake, Mardi Gras beads, and all. But not before PFC Setliff and his buddy, Specialist Ricardo Ibarra, a California native and Miranda's adopted son, got some quality family time.
Too excited.
The meal was a luxury compared to MREs in the field.
Definitely really nice of them to have, prepared this meal for a whole company's worth of people. So that's about 100 plus. And it was really great having that home cooked meal for the first time in so long. I feel like if I stood here too long, I'd gain a lot of weight.
Ibarra loves it. He had come home with me one summer during leave and had some, and then for the next 3 days he ate it for breakfast. So I mean, it's always exciting to turn people on to good Southern food.
And Miranda was thrilled to give her son, an only child, and his company a taste of home.
That's what we do here in Louisiana. We fatten you up. We feed you. That's how we show love and appreciation and support.
PFC Setliff, a 2014 Menard graduate, left the University of Louisiana at Lafayette in 2015 to join the Army after his great-grandfather, Richard S. Morley, a World War II Navy veteran, was diagnosed with cancer.
Very close, very close. Him, my Pawpaw Dick, and my Grandpa Thompson. I was very close to both of them, and both of them had served in World War II.
He passed away in April of 2015.
By far, probably one of the best things that's ever happened is sitting there and watching my son tell his great-grandfather that he wanted to follow in his footsteps and he wanted to be able to have stories to tell. And my papa got emotional and told him that he was very proud of him and knew that's where he belonged.
He was very big in telling us his stories when I was a kid. And for me, what I want is to have a good family and to have a good future. And I feel like a part of that comes with experience. And I would love for nothing more than to give my kids the opportunity to grow up with hearing stories about my adventures.
Miranda says being a new Army mom makes her appreciate her great-grandparents' military service even more. But she adds that she's still learning all the Army jargon.
Morley tells me stuff and I'm just like, "I don't know what you're talking about, son. Like platoon armor, what? I don't know. What does that mean? What are you shooting?"
In Vernon Parish, Lydia Magallanes for News Channel 5, your local station.